Summer Rivi is actually releasing. This unit is over 2 years old, if I'm not mistaken, on the Japanese side of the game, and she is finally making her debut on Grand Summoners Global. So Summer Rivi is going to be a fire attacker. It's actually able to arch in for her team on the skill. You have a bit of physical equipped CT buffs and some attack buffs on the art. True art is really solid, and the super art gets exponentially stronger if everybody on your team is above 90% or more HP. Her passives aren't really doing anything too crazy. If you look at some of the most recent fire units we've gotten on JP and Global, we can kind of see that Summer Rivi isn't really doing anything too special here. I think the best thing she has going for her is the defense ignore, since we have units that just give themselves defense ignore, but there's not a unit on mono fire that actually gives the entire team defense ignore. Not to mention how competitive the mono fire team is. It's like, how do we even slot in Summer Rivi now? We've kind of gotten her a bit too late. It seems like our girl is having to fight for her life, which is very unfortunate because Rivi is a fan favorite after all. Unless you're just an absolute Rivi fan or you just love her character design or whatever, then of course summon on this banner. Not just summon on it, you don't even have to use crystals. If you actually have Alk Stones saved up, there is going to be a step up Alk banner for this. Even if you made the argument like, oh, I need a defense ignore character, I'm assuming majority of you guys try to summon for Firin, and the people who got Firin, well, you already have a defense ignore character. Unless you just wanted one specifically for mono fire, then by all means go for it. But I don't think this is the character that you should be wailing on or like going crazy on with your free-to-play crystals, considering all of the characters we have releasing later on, including if you want Dark Rosetta, which should be our next banner in Global. Now there is actually going to be another summer banner that's going to be featuring all of the other summer units. This banner isn't too bad to go on to, especially if you do need Summer Iris, and if you are a new player, I would consider this being a bit more valuable than Summer Rivi, just because you can get characters like Summer Leon, which is actually a pretty solid archer now. You also have Summer Sistina, which still does incredible damage. Of course, just like I said with the initial banner, I wouldn't be pitying or omega welling on this banner by any means. Maybe doing like your first multi, seeing if you get lucky and just kind of walking away from the banner. Unfortunately, this banner does not have an Alk summon. So overall with both these banners, I would say they are kind of just a skip. However, there is something that is not a skip, and that is going to be Summer Equip banner. The Summer Equip banner this time around is absolutely loaded. On the ones that are not listed explicitly in like the banner picture, check the details and make sure they're actually in there. As for the new equips, Leon's Angelic Sandals. This gives you 50 arc gauge if the attack crits, and also buffs up your magic damage by 60% for 10 seconds. Anytime you run a crit buffer or you have a character on the team that can crit and has a magic slot, you could throw on Leon's Angelic Sandals. It's going to be one of the best arc gauge equips that you could run. As for the other summer equips, you're going to have stuff in here like Cess Wavy Frill, which is a invaluable defense item. One of the best items in the entire game. Pretty much Lure Riding Mirror, but for freezing specifically. You also have really good 4-stars like Finn Aloha Shorts. Another really strong 4-star here is going to be Sweet and Saucy. Oh, another one that's very important to get if it's actually in there. Like I said, check the detail screen. Scatter H2O. It's pretty much the magic version of Relic Mav. I just now realized it's going to take me forever if I just keep doing it like I'm doing it. So I'm just going to rapid fire a few of them. I hope you're ready. Richley's Sunset Bikini, Orvale's Sunny Trunks, Duke the Legendary, Luan Wabi Sabi Jams, Valerie's Friendship Frills, Luan's Shady Canopy, Rivi Stunner, Pure Ruffles, Lottie's Friendship Frills, Ray's Sunny Aloha, Iris Change of Pace, Finn Beach Sunglasses, Leon's Precious One Piece, the Pay to Win Type 0, get this one if you want it, Forte's Gothic Straps, Sarah's Outdoor Attendant, pretty good. And those are all of the good equips that you could possibly get just by spending a few crystals on this banner. To say the least, it is very high priority. There are so many good options on this, and like I said, make sure you check the details when this banner drops to make sure these equips are actually in there. And yes, even if you're brand new to the game, highly recommend that you summon on this. This is going to be an incredible power spike for your account. Either way though, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Tell me down below, are you going to be summoning on the gacha equip banners? Are you going to be summoning for Summer Rivi, Summer Iris? What's the deal? Let me know all that type of stuff down below in the comment section. Oh, and one more thing before you all leave, don't forget to drink water.